Hello everyone, my name is Azatru, how are you? And welcome to another Star Wars Battlefront 2 mod showcase video, and in this one I am going to be sharing with you the best mods you can get for Darth Vader. Some of the best Battlefront 2 mods of all time are in this list and I can't wait to share them with you. This villain is probably the most popular of all time, and his iconic design has remained relatively unchanged. But there are various versions of him that include many subtle changes. There will be a top 5 countdown, but there will also be some honourable mentions that I think are worthy to include with this video. So let's get straight into the mod showcase, starting with the first honourable mention, and this is the Vader Immortal mod from Lamestreamer and Nanobuds. So this imports Darth Vader's model from the Vader Immortal VR series into the game, replacing his default appearance, and as you can see there are some changes to his armour from the one in-game, which is a slightly later version of Darth Vader compared to this version of Darth Vader, which is from around the time of Rogue One, a Star Wars story. The next mod is the more accurate Darth Vader vocals mod from Ryan Golden, and this replaces pretty much all of the voice lines in-game apart from a few, with Ryan's voice acting over Matt Sloan, who did the original Battlefront 2 recording.
You cannot hide forever. You are as clumsy as you are stupid. I find your lack of faith disturbing. Apology accepted.
The few voice lines that aren't included with this replacement mod are the Starfighter Assault voice lines. The voiceover wheel includes different voiceover lines to the emote wheel, so that's a really nice feature.
You don't know the power of the dark side. You would be wise to surrender. Our long-awaited meeting has come at last. All too easy.
Ryan mentions that there will be new emote packs for this mod coming soon, and on top of that he may be able to do new hero callouts. So Darth Vader will have voice lines towards BB-8 and General Grievous, people like that, with the hero banter, because the old heroes don't have that with the newer heroes, which is a shame.
We would be honored if you would join us. You cannot resist. I think not. No escape.
To me, I prefer the Vader that we have in-game without the need for the mod, but I know some people may like this interpretation of Vader. It's a little bit more like Rebels Vader. Starting the top 5 countdown, in 5th place, I have the Zero BBY Vader mod from Sirami. This mod heavily edits the base Battlefront 2 mesh to try and resemble what Darth Vader looks like in A New Hope and Rogue One, so around the Zero BBY year. And it basically includes custom-made materials. There is also a new lightsaber mesh, which I really appreciate, and a custom hero portrait, star card images, and a weapon icon in the respawn menu, which is a very nice touch. As you can see, there are various differences between the base version of the game and the mod. In 4th place, I have the Rebels Darth Vader mod from Nanobuds, and this aims to try to replicate the Vader look we see in Star Wars Rebels, the TV series, and it honestly works quite well. Personally, this is my least favourite look of Darth Vader. I know some people don't mind it, I know some people do like it, but for me, it's just not mine. But I have to give a lot of props to making it look a lot better in Battlefront 2 than the Rebels variation. It includes an edited helmet, edited armour, there is also an edited cape to cover the shoulders, and Vader is slightly thinner as well. The chest piece has also been made screen accurate, and there is also custom sound effects, replacing Darth Vader's traditional voice with his Star Wars Rebels voice.
We need not be adversaries. The Emperor will show you mercy. You will die braver than most. Anakin Skywalker was weak. I destroyed him. Our long-awaited meeting has come at last.
You will know the power of the dark side.
In 3rd place, I have the 8K Darth Vader mod from Benjamoose. And this mod has so many options, a lot of customization, a lot of changes, and tweaks that may go unnoticed, but there is also a lot of unnecessary changes which just knock things out of the park. It's really spectacular. So let's get into it. This mod is a complete head-to-toe retexture of Darth Vader in various different options. You have the standard resolution that DICE made for Battlefront 2, you have a 2K variation, a 4K, and 8K. All of the gameplay you see in this video is of the 8K version. And for each resolution, there are two versions. There is A New Hope and Return of the Jedi. As you can see, in Return of the Jedi and A New Hope, there were different finishes to the helmet and chest plates, and this is what this mod incorporates. The helmet also has high-resolution layered grille meshes, and a few other parts of the helmet have been tweaked as well, such as the lenses of the helmet. They've got a slight shade of amber under strong lighting, but there is the option to just have the black version if you want. The chest box for his life support system has been made a little bit more screen accurate, and the belt has also received 4K leather, fabric and metal normal maps to be screen accurate with ribbed buttons and a belt box smash. There is also brand new ribbing on the gloves, which looks absolutely awesome thanks to the great normal maps that have been added. And there is also a custom hero portrait to go with the mod, so it does tweak the base one ever so slightly to fit this mod. The runner-up in this Darth Vader mod showcase is the Ralph McQuarrie-inspired Darth Vader mod from Sirami, and this gives Darth Vader a complete new look, basically trying to replicate the Ralph McQuarrie concept art of Star Wars, and it works very well. It's a great attempt at recreating something that we don't have a whole lot of source material to go off. There is very few angles, but it works quite well. The custom meshes from the helmets to the chest plates is all very, very well done. The lightsaber also receives custom visual effects, so as you can see, it's not the red blades, it's a complete custom, a whitish purple colour, and it is a cone shape. It's based off what we see in the concept art. It's very different. There is custom star card images of this mod and a custom hero portrait to complete the look, so you're very immersed within this mod. It looks fantastic, and I highly recommend checking it out. And the winner of this Darth Vader mod showcase has to be the Battle Damage Darth Vader mod from Nanobuds, and this is by far the most requested Darth Vader skin from the community. It is absolutely fantastic to see this in-game as a mod. It is absolutely stunning. It includes various versions, so I will get into those in just a moment, but just take a look at the incredible custom mesh that has been made for this mod. You can see there is a broken helmet, and Anakin's eye is behind it. You can see his robotic limbs, whether it be his arm or his leg, and the burned skin. There is burned cloth, there is cut cloth, there is damaged parts of his life support system. You can see buttons literally hanging off. It's all so well done. It's just amazing. This is by far one of the best Battlefront 2 mods ever made. In the game without mods, Darth Vader typically breathes like normal, but when he is low on health, we do have a dying sound effect, which is from Return of the Jedi. And with this mod, it adds that sound effect to be on all of the time.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
But there is more to this mod than just the damaged helmet and the eye behind it. There is a helmetless version which showcases Anakin's head without the full helmet on, and it looks pretty cool. This would be an awesome skin to have because it completely changes Darth Vader's look, but there is also a helmeted version if you want. It's slightly damaged because it would not be in pristine condition if the rest of his body was like it was, but I do like the option to have a full helmet if that is what you prefer. There is also custom hero portrait images for all of these mods, so whichever one you have selected, you will have a custom hero portrait to match it. You can download every single one of these mods using the links in the description below, and make sure you let me know down in the comments or the poll in the top right hand corner of the screen which mods were your favourites in this one. Make sure you do subscribe and turn your notifications on so you don't miss any videos from me, and if you enjoyed this video, please do drop a like. Check out any of the 2 previous videos on screen if you did miss them, and I shall see you in my next Star Wars Battlefront 2 video. Goodbye.